Behind the facade of anti-gang activism and music production lies a web of murder, extortion, and fraud that reached the highest echelons of entertainment and sports. Eugene Big U Henley, the supposed reformed gangster who once mentored Nipsey Hussle, now stands accused of running a criminal empire that allegedly embezzled donations from NBA stars like Shaquille O'Neal while ordering hits on his own signed artists. In this video, we're doing a deep dive in the recent case against Big U and uncovering the dirty, hidden secrets of his operation. In March 2025, the facade of redemption came crashing down. Eugene Big U Henley Jr., the 58-year-old music executive and supposed anti-gang activist, was charged with conspiracy to violate the racketeer-influenced and corrupt organizations. In simple terms, the RICO Act is a legal document filed by the government that accuses Big U and his associates of running a criminal enterprise. The indictment alleges that this group operated as an organized criminal network that committed multiple crimes, including extortion, robbery, murder, fraud, human trafficking, and money laundering. According to the indictment, Big U presented himself publicly as a reformed gang member, running legitimate businesses and charities like Developing Options, but was allegedly using these organizations as fronts for criminal activity. The document claims Big U leveraged his reputation as a rolling 60s gang leader to intimidate people and businesses in Los Angeles. The investigation included evidence from wiretapped phone calls, recorded meetings, financial records, surveillance, and witness testimony. The RICO charges are particularly serious because they're designed to target organized criminal enterprises rather than just individual crimes.
A music executive and community activist is accused of running a criminal empire in Los Angeles. Eugene Henley Jr. facing RICO charges, allegedly tying him to the notorious Rollin 60s street gang.
Let's rewind to understand how we got here. Big U rose to prominence in the 1980s as a leader within the Rollin 60 Crips, one of the first and most notorious Crip sets operating in South Los Angeles. Despite his criminal past, Henley seemingly turned his life around. In 2004, he founded Developing Options, a non-profit organization supposedly dedicated to providing youth with alternatives to gang violence. This redemption story attracted powerful allies and generous donors, including NBA legends. Draymond Green contributed substantially to Henley's nonprofit. But according to federal prosecutors, Henley pocketed $20,000 from Green's donation, money meant to help kids escape gang life, diverted straight into the pocket of an alleged crime boss. Even more troubling are the allegations involving Shaquille O'Neal. The four-time NBA champion and cultural icon made a substantial contribution to Developing Options. Although the full amount hasn't been disclosed, but court documents suggest that a significant portion of Shaq's donation never reached its intended recipients. Just think about that for a moment. Shaq, whose public image has always been that of a gentle giant, bringing joy to fans and helping communities, may have unknowingly funded a criminal enterprise. The court documents don't suggest Shaq had any knowledge of Henley's alleged criminal activities, but the connection raises disturbing questions about how carefully celebrities vet the organizations they support. The relationship between Shaq and Big U appears to have been more than just a one-time donation. Photos show them together at various events, suggesting a personal connection that went beyond charity work. Did Shaq know who he was really dealing with? Or was he just another high-profile figure deceived by Henley's carefully crafted image as a reformed gangster doing good in the community? But the allegations against Henley go far beyond fraud and embezzlement. Perhaps the most chilling accusation involves the 2021 murder of 21-year-old Ray Sean Williams, an aspiring rapper signed to Henley's record label. According to the federal complaint, Williams had recorded a song critical of Henley shortly before his death. The complaint alleges that Henley personally murdered Williams after paying for him to travel to Las Vegas to record music at a Grammy Award-winning producer's studio. When social media users began asking questions about Williams's death, Henley allegedly ignored multiple Instagram messages about the young artist. In videos posted before turning himself in, Henley dismissed the claims as bullcrap, spread by internet gossip, though he notably never explicitly denied the murder.
All this stuff is quagmire. Shit is all bullcrap. I just need y'all prayers. I need y'all to... I don't even know what to say.
The murder allegation takes on an even darker significance when viewed alongside rumors that have circulated about Henley's possible involvement in other high-profile deaths in the hip-hop community. Following the 2019 murder of Nipsey Hussle, whispers about Henley's potential connection to the killing spread through the industry. Henley publicly denied these allegations, emphasizing his continued association with Hussle up until the rapper signed with Atlantic Records. It's worth noting that Hussle, like Henley, was a member of the Rollin 60 Crips and was killed by another member of the same gang. The federal complaint describes how on wiretapped calls, Henley allegedly boasted about being bigger than any Rollin 60s member, including Hussle. The implications are disturbing, to say the least. But the accusations don't stop there. Henley also allegedly operated a sophisticated human trafficking operation. The federal prosecutors claim he exploited individuals through force, fraud, or coercion for labor or commercial sex acts. While specific details haven't been publicly disclosed, wiretapped conversations captured Henley discussing paying someone $1,000 to transport 3 women from California to Las Vegas for prostitution. When confronted about these allegations, Henley reportedly said on a wiretapped call, "Shit, so you gonna get me and say my crime is sending girls money for sex? Is that my crime? Adult girls, too. You hear me? It's not like it's some kids. Not like it's a boy. We're talking about grown-ass women." This cavalier attitude toward exploitation speaks volumes about the man behind the philanthropic facade. The web of criminal activity allegedly extended to COVID-19 relief fraud. According to the complaint, Henley submitted a fraudulent application for a pandemic relief loan, claiming his music label was operating at a $200,000 profit in 2019, when it was actually running at a $5,000 loss. This false statement should have disqualified the business from loan eligibility. And then there are the drug trafficking charges. Multiple associates of Henley's enterprise have been charged with distribution of methamphetamine, possession with intent to distribute cocaine, and related firearm offenses. The criminal operation allegedly used Henley's stature and long-standing association with the Rollin 60s and other street gangs to intimidate businesses and individuals in Los Angeles. What makes this case particularly insidious is how Henley allegedly used his anti-gang activism as cover for his criminal activities. Acting United States Attorney Joseph McNally didn't mince words when he described Henley as a supposed anti-gang activist and purported music entrepreneur who was nothing more than a violent street criminal. This isn't just about one man's alleged crimes. It's about a system that allowed a criminal enterprise to operate under the guise of community service for years. It's about celebrities and athletes who may have unwittingly funded illegal activities through their charitable donations. And it's about the communities that suffered while Henley allegedly profited from the very problems he claimed to be solving. The federal investigation into Henley and the Rollin 60s began in August 2020, with a specific focus on the Big U enterprise launched in 2021. This timeline is significant because it means authorities were building their case against Henley, even as he continued to present himself as a positive force in the community. In total, 18 other members and associates of the Rollin 60s have been charged alongside Henley. These include Mark Martin, aka Bear Claw, and Sylvester Robinson, aka Vay, who faced the same RICO charges as Henley. Martin served as the chief financial officer of Developing Options and was well known in the gang intervention world, supposedly mentoring many youths. Other associates faced charges ranging from robbery and firearm possession to drug distribution and human trafficking. The scope of the operation suggests a well-organized criminal network operating under Henley's leadership. In videos posted before surrendering to authorities, Henley complained that investigators had arrested people he doesn't even talk to, claiming they were ruining people's lives.
You going to get dudes who I don't even talk to. What they gonna say? You ruining people's lives. I heard this up with 21 people that's been arrested. This shit wrong.
As this case unfolds, the focus will inevitably turn to the high-profile figures who associated with Henley. While there's no evidence that celebrities like Shaquille O'Neal knew about Henley's alleged criminal activities, their connections to him raise important questions about due diligence in charitable giving. For Shaq, whose public image is built on being not just a basketball legend, but a positive role model, the revelation that his contributions may have funded a criminal enterprise rather than helping kids escape gang life could be particularly damaging. While he's not accused of any wrongdoing, the association alone could tarnish his reputation. The upcoming court dates in March and April 2025 will likely reveal more details about the extent of Henley's operation and potentially expose more connections to high-profile figures. As investigative journalists dig deeper into this case, we may see more celebrities and athletes questioned about their relationships with Henley and their donations to his nonprofit. The fall of Big U serves as a stark reminder that appearances can be deceiving. A man who presented himself as a reformed gangster, dedicated to helping kids avoid the life he once led, now stands accused of being the very thing he claimed to fight against. It's a betrayal not just of the celebrities who supported him, but of the communities he promised to serve. The question we're left with is, how many other Big U's are out there using philanthropy as a shield for criminal activities? And how many well-intentioned celebrities might unknowingly be funding them? Don't you think Shaq should have vetted Big U more carefully before getting involved with him? The Big U case is still developing, with new details emerging every day. Make sure you subscribe with notifications on to stay updated on this explosive story as it unfolds. And as always, stay safe and lock your doors.